Hello and welcome to Siebel Volatility 411. My name is Dan Deming and I'm with KKM Financial. Expiration day today, we're seeing a market higher, print higher, and certainly looking at the SPX up about 2%. Off the highs, but still elevated, and the VIX is off the lows, currently right around a 39.70 level. That's down 1% on the day. And I think you don't have to look any further than realized volatility to see why the VIX continues to hold up here in the upper 30s. Anything over 2% or plus or minus 2 to 3% and realized vol moves on a daily basis is going to keep that VIX elevated, and that's what the market's still continuing to realize. Roll market, $1.85 in 30 cents in less negative yield. Still in backwardation, but less backwardation today. Couple factors to point out here. Flattening of the curve from August to October. Pretty flat, right around 31.5. So it's interesting to see that. But we're also seeing those futures catch a bid here after opening on the lows. Also, I want to point out the election premium has been priced out of the market for the time being. We did see that November future having a substantial bid relative to the other back month futures. But now we're actually seeing it trading below the summer month futures. So it's interesting to see if that election premium is going to come back into the market. VVIX, measure of implied volatility on the VIX options. We're on 129 right now. That's the lower end of the range for the week, but again, that's still substantial implied volatility for those VIX options. And looking at the activity today, more so on the put side than the call side. You're looking at some May puts, the 30 and 35 strikes are the most active, and the May 72.5 calls as well. And then you can go out to July. We're seeing a way out of the money call buyer in July. The 85 calls, we saw about 11,000 of those trade. Looking at next week, I want to point out there's a few factors that are going to probably influence the vol structure. Earnings are coming out in full force next week. We're going to have probably more breaking news about the virus, and that's certainly going to influence the vol structure. States' initiatives and how they're going to hopefully reopen their economic structures. We'll probably get more clarity on that next week. And finally, I think you got to, again, focus on the realized volatility. That's really, again, a big driver here now with the VIX in the mid to upper 30s. If the market continues to realize 2% or plus moves per day, that's going to keep that VIX elevated, even if it's on the upside or the downside.